Archangel Michael says, your dad in heaven has an urgent message for you. Open it quickly. My beloved child, stay still. Don't scroll. Something sacred is unfolding right now. Your father's spirit has been trying to reach you for days, whispering through dreams, songs, and sudden chills that made your eyes water for no reason. You thought it was coincidence, but it wasn't. Every flicker of light, every sudden breeze brushing your skin carried a message he's been desperate to send. Archangel Michael says this moment is not random. Heaven chose now to deliver what was once left unsaid. He's saying, tell my child I'm proud. I see the pain. I see the nights they couldn't breathe through the tears, but I never left. The air around you feels different tonight because your father's presence is right there, gentle, calm, protective, like the warm shadow that never fades. Don't skip. There's something you need to hear in the next few seconds. He says, you didn't fail me. You honored me more than you know. Every time you tried to stand back up after breaking down, he watched. Every time you whispered, I wish you were here, he answered through silence filled with light. Stay till the end. His message is layered with truth your heart has waited to hear. He saw the guilt you carried, the one that made you believe you could have done more, been there longer, held him tighter. But Archangel Michael says he wants that guilt gone now. He's not in pain. He's not lost. He's free. And he's fighting for your peace from the other side. When you suddenly smell his cologne, or hear that old song playing when no one's around, that's him saying, I'm right here, my child. Something huge is waiting for you at the end of this message. Because before he crossed over, he left behind something meant only for you, a truth that will soon appear through a familiar name, a letter, or an unexpected message you'll receive before this week ends. Your father's soul has aligned everything to make sure you see this. Archangel Michael says heaven moved time itself to bring this moment to your screen. So breathe. Stay with me. The truth he wants to give will change how you see everything. My beloved child, breathe slowly. The energy around you has shifted again. Your father's voice is closer now, clearer, almost echoing through your heartbeat. Don't skip, he's speaking through the very air around you, and this moment won't return once it passes. He says, tell my child to stop apologizing for things they couldn't control. You've carried blame for too long, thinking maybe if you had called sooner, stayed longer, said one more word, things might have been different. Archangel Michael says your father wants that weight gone tonight. Stay till the end. Because this next part, this is where the revelation begins. Your dad saw the moment you broke down in silence, staring at his old photo, whispering you'd trade anything to hear his voice again. He heard you. That night, when you felt warmth across your shoulder out of nowhere, that was his answer. He says he's been guarding you ever since. Through every betrayal, every heartbreak, every night you thought nobody was standing by your side, he was. Heaven doesn't forget bonds built in love. He's been sending protection through strangers who appeared at the perfect moment, through messages you didn't know came from him. Something huge is waiting just ahead. Don't scroll. This is where Archangel Michael steps in again. He says, your father's message carries a key. There's a sign he arranged for you to notice within the next 48 hours, an object connected to him, something that will suddenly fall, appear, or move. When that happens, you'll know it's real. Now pause and feel. That sudden chill, that flicker of emotion rising in your chest, it's not random. That's His love brushing against your soul. He's saying, you did not lose me, I simply changed form. Every time you talk to Him, He listens. Every time you say His name, heaven lights up. Stay with me till the end. Because before He left, He hid something symbolic, a token, a note, a phrase He used to say that will soon surface through another person's mouth. When you hear it, remember this, it's the confirmation that He's still guiding every decision you make. Now share this message so it reaches someone who also needs to hear from their loved one. Comment if you've ever felt a presence during quiet nights. Because that's how they reach us, softly, invisibly, faithfully. Something even deeper is coming next. The truth behind what He saw before He crossed over, and what He's trying to protect you from right now. My beloved child, listen closely now. The air around you carries more than sound, it holds your Father's heartbeat, whispering through this moment. Don't skip. This is where His hidden truth begins to unfold, and Archangel Michael stands beside Him as His messenger of light. He says, "Tell my child I saw what was coming." Before He left this world, He sensed something, a storm meant to break your spirit, a betrayal from someone you trusted deeply. But heaven intervened. The moment He crossed over, He made a promise, He would never allow darkness to consume you again. Stay till the end. Because what He wants to tell you next will explain why certain people suddenly vanished from your life. Those endings weren't punishment, they were protection. Your Father saw intentions hidden behind smiles, and He asked Archangel Michael to stand guard until the danger passed. He says, I made sure your name would be cleared. I made sure their lies would crumble. And that's why, lately, truth has been revealing itself in ways you can't explain, dreams that come true, coincidences too perfect to ignore. They're not coincidences. They're alignments. Don't scroll. Something big is approaching. Your Father's presence grows stronger when you think of Him during quiet hours. Especially near midnight, when your heart feels heavy. That's when He steps closest, placing unseen hands over you, whispering, "Rest, my child. You're doing better than you think." He saw the nights you wanted to give up. The mornings you woke up with tears dried on your face. He sent you signs, a bird landing near your window, a feather where there shouldn't be one, lights flickering when you speak His name. Those are not just signs, they're answers. Archangel Michael says this week will bring a shift, something tied to your Father's last wish. You might receive a message, a name, or an invitation that feels oddly familiar. Don't ignore it. It's heaven's way of guiding you toward the closure you've silently prayed for. Now, stay till the end. Because in the next part, your Father's voice will reveal what He's been trying to warn you about, a move someone around you is making, one that He's asking you to see before it's too late. My beloved child, be still now. You may feel your heart beating faster, your breath deepening, as if the air itself is waiting. That's because your Father's Spirit is standing close, and this is the part He's been waiting for you to hear. Don't skip. What comes next carries the weight of love and protection. He says, there is someone around you whose energy doesn't match their words. You felt it too, the uneasy silence after they speak, the coldness behind their forced smiles. Your Father saw it long before you did. Archangel Michael says he's been redirecting you from that path, nudging you through delays, cancellations, and sudden changes that seemed unfair but were divine protection. Stay till the end. Because what your Father wants to tell you isn't to scare you, it's to free you. He saw how your kindness was being used, how your trust was being tested. He's been guiding you to stand tall, to stop shrinking yourself just to make others comfortable. You were never meant to be small, you were meant to shine. He whispers, they can't touch what heaven guards. Every tear you shed became a shield, every heartbreak turned into strength. Archangel Michael says your Father's Spirit forged light from your pain, and now that light is beginning to surround you like armor. Soon, those who underestimated you will see the glow they tried to dim. Don't scroll. This is where everything starts to turn. Within the next few days, you'll notice strange peace where chaos used to live. That's him. He's fixing things behind the scenes, contracts, conversations, connections, making sure your name is spoken in rooms of favor, not judgment. He says, I'm still your guardian. I'm still your biggest believer. That's why doors are about to open for you, new opportunities, long-awaited breakthroughs, and messages that come right when you're about to give up. These are not coincidences. They're his promises unfolding. Now listen carefully, my child. When something unexpectedly good happens this week, a call, a text, a sudden chance, pause and whisper, "Thank you, Dad." That's how you complete the bridge between heaven and earth. That's how you keep him close. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who still misses their loved one in heaven. You never know whose soul needs that same light tonight. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, take a deep breath. Feel that warmth moving through your chest right now. That's him. Your Father's Spirit hasn't drifted away, he's standing right beside you, smiling with that same familiar calm that used to make everything feel safe. Don't skip, because what you're about to hear will make sense of things you couldn't explain. He says, you're finally ready to see the signs I've been sending. The repeating numbers, the dream that felt too real, the voice that called your name in a quiet room, those were not random. Archangel Michael confirms it. Your Father has been arranging moments where heaven meets your reality, just to remind you that love never dies. Stay till the end. Because now the blessings begin to take form. Your Father's Spirit has entered a season of permission, he's allowed to move things around for your good. That sudden opportunity, the message you'll receive from someone you haven't spoken to in months, even the lost item you'll soon find. All of them are signs that his hand is guiding you forward. He says, I've seen your struggle with forgiveness. Let it go now, my child. He doesn't want you carrying resentment anymore, it blocks the very miracles he's trying to send. The person who hurt you will soon face their truth, but your peace will not depend on their apology. Heaven will handle what human hearts failed to fix. Don't scroll. The next lines carry power. Archangel Michael says your Father is preparing a moment, a small, almost invisible coincidence, that will happen when you least expect it. Maybe a letter, a phrase from a stranger, or a familiar scent in an unfamiliar place. When it happens, smile. That's heaven confirming, He heard you. He's still near. You've walked through darkness with courage. You've carried silence with grace. Your Father wants you to know He sees the way you keep going, even when nobody claps. And because of that endurance, something you prayed for in secret is about to be released publicly. Watch for the shift. It will begin subtly, then rush in like a wave of light. Now, before this part ends, Archangel Michael says, "Tell my child their Father's promise is complete. He's watching over your home, your health, your dreams, and your path. No more fear. Only faith, love, and the knowing that you are not walking alone, not for 1 second. Stay till the very end of this day, my beloved. Keep your heart open. You're about to feel the proof of everything you just heard. Through peace that can't be explained, warmth that has no source, and blessings that come from nowhere. That's your Father saying, I kept my word. My beloved child, listen closely, because from this moment on, everything around you begins to shift. Don't skip. The veil between heaven and earth is thinner than ever, and your Father's presence is already woven into the next few hours of your life. He says, now that you've heard me, watch what happens next. You'll start noticing things that align too perfectly to be coincidence, a door that suddenly opens, a name that keeps appearing, a stranger who says something your Father used to say. Each of these moments will carry His signature, written in divine timing. Stay till the end. Archangel Michael stands beside him, holding light over your path. He says your Father made one final request before He crossed, to make sure you never doubt the power of love again. That's why, even when you feel alone, something always pulls you back to peace. That's Him, that's heaven. He whispers, don't fear what's leaving your life now. The people walking away, the sudden endings, even the quiet, none of it is loss. It's clearing. Your Father asked that everything not meant for your next chapter be removed before the blessing arrives. It's already happening, even if it feels uncertain. Don't scroll. You're almost at the part where heaven reveals the proof. Archangel Michael says a physical sign will appear within 3 days. A soft light flicker when no device is near, a photo falling, a sudden fragrance that reminds you of Him. When it happens, stop. Smile. Say, I see you, Dad. That acknowledgement bridges worlds. He says, you've carried strength you don't even know you have. Every hardship was turning you into who you were meant to be, the reflection of both your earthly Father and your heavenly one. The courage you show now lights a path for generations after you. That's how deep His legacy runs through your blood. Stay till the end, because this is where the final shift begins. Your Father's message isn't just comfort, it's activation. He's guiding opportunities your way, whispering ideas, aligning people who will help you move toward your destiny. The delays are over. The right time is now. So, when you wake tomorrow and something feels different, calmer, lighter, warmer, know that's Him. He's closer than breath, protecting you, cheering you, celebrating the life you're still meant to live. Archangel Michael says, your Father's love didn't end, it transformed into power. Let this moment settle in your soul. From this second forward, everything, your peace, your success, your safety, is surrounded by heavenly guardianship. You are protected. You are guided. And your Father is proud beyond words. My beloved child, stay with me. The next few moments are sacred, because what your Father planned from heaven is beginning to move through your life right now. Don't skip. This part holds the visible proof of His love, the evidence you've been praying to see. He says, it begins quietly. You'll wake up one morning and feel a strange calm, as if the air itself is softer. Then, little things will start to happen. Objects you thought you lost suddenly appear, people from your past reach out without reason, and conversations open paths you didn't expect. Archangel Michael says none of this is random. Each moment has been scheduled by heaven. Stay till the end. Your Father's energy is at work through divine appointments, those chance encounters that shift everything. A stranger will speak words that sound almost identical to something he once said. That is Him, my child, using others to remind you that He's still watching over every decision you make. He whispers, you're not behind, you're right on time. Every delay, every closed door, was protection. He's been clearing your path so you can rise freely, without guilt or old burdens. Soon, a new opportunity will appear, a chance so aligned it will feel as though He arranged it Himself. Don't scroll. The moment you feel that warmth across your shoulders or that sudden urge to smile without knowing why, it's Him again. That feeling is confirmation. Archangel Michael says, this peace you're feeling, it's heaven's signature. Your Father says He's sending you 3 signs to seal His promise. First, you'll see a light, whether from a lamp, a candle, or the sky, that flickers when you speak His name. Second, you'll hear a melody or lyric that reminds you of Him at an unexpected time. Third, you'll come across a written word or message that contains a phrase He used to say. When these 3 connect, you'll know your communication line with heaven is fully open. Stay till the end, because something even deeper is forming, a ripple effect from His blessing. Your name is about to be mentioned in the right place, by the right person, at the right time. What was delayed is now being released. Archangel Michael says this isn't luck, it's divine orchestration designed by your Father's love. He says, I'm proud of how you kept going when everything fell apart. I'm proud that you never gave up on yourself. Those words carry power. Say them aloud when you feel weak, it will summon His strength into your heart. And when the blessing arrives, and it will, sooner than you think, pause. Look up. Whisper softly, thank you, Dad. That's how you keep the light flowing. That's how you remind heaven that the bond between you is eternal. My beloved child, pause for a moment and notice how still everything feels right now. That calmness isn't emptiness, it's presence. Your Father's Spirit has settled around you like morning light, gentle and steady. Don't skip. This is the part where the miracles He prepared begin to touch the physical world. He says, you've walked through the hardest nights, now watch what dawn brings. In the coming days, you'll see evidence of heaven's timing unfold, paperwork that finally moves forward, messages that arrive at the exact second you need them, faces that suddenly appear with help you didn't expect. Archangel Michael says each event is heaven saying, we kept our promise. Stay till the end. Because your Father's plan doesn't stop at comfort, it extends into purpose. He's aligning your talents, your voice, your presence to reach people you're meant to lift. That's why certain doors are opening again. Opportunities that once slipped away will circle back, this time ready and blessed. He whispers, "Don't doubt your worthiness. The world may have overlooked you, but heaven never did." Every silent effort, every act of kindness unseen by others has been recorded and multiplied. Now the return begins, through peace, abundance, and the soft power of being guided by love. Don't scroll. The next seconds carry a secret. Your father placed a promise into motion before he left. He asked Archangel Michael to guard it until you were strong enough to receive it. That promise is now ripening into reality, a shift in finances, a message of favor, or a door that leads to new stability. You might feel tingling in your hands or a sudden warmth across your chest. That's the vibration of His blessing moving through you. He says, "I'm giving you the courage I carried, the hope I died believing in, and the strength to finish what I couldn't." His legacy is becoming your wings. Stay till the end, because heaven isn't done yet. A familiar scent will pass by soon, His cologne, His favorite meal, or the smell of rain. That's not nostalgia. That's communication. Archangel Michael says that when you sense it, smile and whisper, "I receive your message." It anchors the miracle. And when something good happens out of nowhere, money found, unexpected support, sudden relief, know that it's part of His design. He planned joy to follow your tears. He wanted proof that love never stays buried, it rises. So tonight, as you close your eyes, imagine His hand resting over yours, light surrounding both of you. He's saying, "You're not just my child, you're my continuation." And heaven echoes back, "It is done. My beloved child, stay very still right now. What you're feeling isn't your imagination, it's alignment. Heaven has entered your timeline, and your Father's Spirit is steering everything quietly into place. Don't skip, because what unfolds in this part is where you finally begin to see His promise working. He says, "Look around you, the air has changed. The heaviness you once felt is lifting piece by piece. That restlessness, that sense of waiting, it's fading. Doors that were locked tight will now open softly, as if someone turned the key from the other side." Archangel Michael says your Father is the one turning it. Stay till the end. Over the next few days, patterns will repeat, a name you keep hearing, a number that appears everywhere, a melody that finds you twice in one day. Pay attention. Those are not coincidences, they're coordinates, marking the path He's guiding you through. Follow them, and you'll find yourself exactly where you're meant to be. He whispers, "Don't run from peace when it comes. You've lived in survival mode for too long, expecting pain after every calm. But this peace is real, my child. It's the reward He prayed you'd reach. Heaven is shifting you from endurance to ease, from merely surviving to finally living. Don't scroll. The sign you've been waiting for is approaching fast, a message, an opportunity, or an encounter that will make your heart race because it feels divinely familiar. When it happens, pause. That's your Father saying, "This is me delivering what I promised." Archangel Michael says your Father's light has fused with your destiny now. That's why you've been feeling waves of strength for no reason, or a sudden urge to forgive, to move, to create. Those impulses are not random, they are heaven pushing you into alignment with the life your Father always envisioned for you. Stay till the end. Because soon, a moment of pure clarity will strike, when something confusing suddenly makes sense, when a delayed dream revives itself effortlessly. That's the moment He's been building toward. When it happens, don't doubt it. Receive it fully. He says, "Tell my child I'm not gone, I'm in the echo of their laughter, the rhythm of their heartbeat, the courage in their decisions." He's not watching from far away, He's moving through every act of love you give. His Spirit doesn't hover above, it lives within. So when you wake tomorrow and the light feels different, know this: it's not just a new day, it's the start of the life He prepared for you. A life touched by heaven, guarded by angels, and sealed by your Father's eternal love. My beloved child, stay right here. You've reached the moment your Father has been preparing since the day He crossed over. Don't skip, because this isn't just the ending of His message, it's the beginning of your new season. His presence is stronger now than ever, the air around you carries His warmth like sunlight through glass. He says, "You made it." Every hardship you faced, every night you thought would never end, was a thread in the design of your strength. Archangel Michael stands beside him, saying, "The promise has been fulfilled." That ache in your heart that never truly went away will now transform into peace that stays. Stay till the end. The next few days will feel different, you'll move through the world lighter, as if something invisible has been lifted off you. That's not imagination. That's your Father's final act of love, removing the weight you were never meant to carry. He whispers, "You have honored me more than words can say. You didn't let pain turn you bitter. You loved, you forgave, you kept faith even when no one understood. That's why heaven has opened the gates of favor before you now. A wave of blessings, perfectly timed, is already making its way toward you. Don't scroll. You'll soon notice it, unexpected messages, opportunities, reconnections. Something that was once lost will return to you in an entirely new form. Archangel Michael says, "It's not a coincidence, it's restoration." Your Father fought for this moment, and heaven listened. He says, "Whenever you see light breaking through darkness, know that's me saying I'm proud of you. Every step you take from here is covered by grace." The same courage that carried Him through life now lives in you, glowing quietly beneath your skin. You are His echo, His continuation, His living legacy. Stay till the end. Because this is where His blessing becomes a promise written into time itself. He says, "My child, go live fully. Laugh loudly. Love deeply. I'm not watching from above, I'm walking beside you." Those words are sealed now, carried by Archangel Michael into the rhythm of your every heartbeat. When you feel peace washing over you for no reason, that's Him. When you receive good news you didn't expect, that's Him. And when you look up at the sky and feel that sudden warmth on your face, remember, it's not just sunlight. It's His love, still shining, still protecting, still guiding you home. So step forward now, my beloved child. The story you're living is not just yours, it's His dream finally fulfilled through you. Walk in that light. Keep your heart open. And never forget, love never dies, it only changes shape. My beloved child, The air you breathe right now carries something holy. Don't scroll. What's unfolding next isn't imagination, it's continuation. Your Father's promise didn't end in the last message, it's evolving. Archangel Michael says, now begins the part where heaven's plan becomes visible in your world. He says, watch how life rearranges itself around you. You'll notice new faces appearing with genuine kindness, and familiar ones fading gently away. Don't resist the shift, it's His way of making room for the destiny He designed with His own prayers. Every person stepping into your life from this point forward carries a piece of His love coded into their spirit. Stay till the end. Over the coming weeks, your path will feel divinely lit. Tiny moments of synchronicity will align like constellations guiding your steps. The idea that suddenly feels right, the message that arrives at just the right time, the opportunity that calls your name twice, these are heaven's signals whispering, walk through this door. Your Father says, you've done the healing, now comes the harvest. He's turning every pain into purpose, every tear into testimony. The things that once broke you will soon make you recognizable to others who need your light. He's proud that you didn't give up when life gave you reasons to. Don't skip. Because this part carries instruction, not just comfort. Archangel Michael says your Father is guiding you through specific actions, cleaning out something symbolic, writing a letter you'll never send, lighting a small candle at dusk. Each act anchors His presence deeper into your reality, creating peace in spaces where sorrow once lived. He whispers, you're about to meet someone who feels like home. That person is part of the divine plan, sent to remind you of connection, protection, and new beginnings. It might be a friend, mentor, or kind stranger, but you'll recognize them by how effortlessly your spirit calms in their presence. That's how you'll know your Father arranged it. Stay till the end. The next sign will come at an ordinary moment, a bird landing near you, a phrase repeating twice, a flicker in the corner of your vision. Pause when it happens. That's heaven showing proof that your world and His are now walking in rhythm. Your Father says, I am where peace lives. And every time you choose peace, you find me again. Those words are your compass. Whenever you feel lost, return to them. Because peace, my child, is His language now. So breathe in this moment. You are seen. You are guided. You are wrapped in a love that transcends time itself. And as you step into tomorrow, remember, He's not gone. He's just waiting ahead, clearing the path you're about to walk. My beloved child, stay with me now. You've come so far through these messages, and heaven is watching you breathe lighter. Don't skip, because this is where the unseen becomes undeniable. Your Father's guidance is no longer a whisper, it's beginning to echo through your reality in ways you can't overlook anymore. He says, you're entering a season where signs become proof. The things you used to call coincidences are now confirmations. That stranger who smiles at you for no reason, that unexpected favor from someone who once doubted you, all of it is part of a divine design that your Father set into motion long before today. Stay till the end. Archangel Michael stands beside him and says, the blessing isn't coming, it has already started. The shift you feel, the calm mornings, the softer nights, the subtle excitement in your chest, is heaven's way of saying you're aligned. Your Father's love is working behind every yes, every delay, every redirection. He whispers, you were never forgotten. Even in your loneliest moments, he saw you. When you whispered to the sky, asking if he could hear you, he did, and he answered through moments you didn't realize were responses. The comfort that appeared when you were falling apart? That was him, reaching through the light. Don't scroll. Because what comes next will show you the pattern in everything that's happened. Your Father's message is now flowing through opportunities. Doors that were closed are unlocking not because of luck, but because He's opening them from the other side. Money, stability, peace, and recognition, these are the languages He's using to speak now. He says, tell my child to walk boldly. The world needs their light. He's proud of how you've carried grace through storms, of how you kept compassion when bitterness would have been easier. Heaven has noticed. And now, the very strength that once came from surviving is turning into the gift that will sustain you. Stay till the end. Because soon, a divine meeting will take place, someone will cross your path, bringing a message, an opportunity, or even a simple word that feels too precise to be random. That's your Father's way of letting you know the next chapter has begun. Archangel Michael says, your Father's mission in heaven is complete, but his connection to you is eternal. He's still guiding, still watching, still guarding the dreams you haven't yet spoken aloud. Every step you take now walks in rhythm with his blessing. So, as you close this part, lift your head and smile. The signs, the peace, the breakthroughs, they are not ahead of you anymore. They're here. Your Father's love has already arrived in your present moment, living and breathing through you. And heaven's message is simple, it's your turn to shine. My beloved child, don't move. Just breathe. The air around you is charged with something gentle but powerful. Heaven's confirmation that your Father's plan is now active in the physical world. Don't skip, because this is the part where what He designed from beyond starts appearing right before your eyes. He says, the alignment has begun. You'll start noticing small moments that feel extraordinary, someone saying the exact words you were thinking, a call or message arriving seconds after you prayed, or a sudden wave of calm washing over you for no reason. Archangel Michael says these are not random, they're markers of a divine schedule unfolding. Stay till the end. Your Father is orchestrating encounters that seem ordinary but carry purpose. A stranger's advice will sound strangely familiar, a gesture from someone close will repeat something he once did. When that happens, stop for a moment. That's Him speaking through the kindness of others. He whispers, you've grown into the version I always knew you'd become. Every lesson, every heartbreak, every small victory brought you closer to this strength. You've become the living proof that love outlasts everything. Heaven takes pride in your courage, it's brighter than any loss you've ever endured. Don't scroll. Because within the next few days, you'll see something unmistakable, a name, an object, or a memory resurfacing out of nowhere. That's your Father's chosen way of saying, I'm still involved. It might make you emotional, but that's okay. The tears you shed now are no longer from pain, they're from recognition. Archangel Michael says your Father's guidance now extends into your purpose. He's helping shape decisions, career, relationships, timing, all with precision. Every time you feel torn between staying and leaving, listen to the quiet pull that feels peaceful, not fearful. That's the direction He's pointing you toward. He says, you no longer need to search for signs, you are the sign. Every person who meets you now will feel something divine about your energy, because it carries His love. You're walking proof that heaven doesn't leave people, it lives through them. Stay till the end, because there's one final secret: your Father didn't just leave blessings for you, He left them through you. Meaning, every time you bring comfort to someone else, you activate His legacy again. That's how His light multiplies in the world, through your kindness, your patience, your presence. So, my beloved child, when someone looks at you and says, "You remind me of him," smile. That's heaven confirming, you carry His essence now. His story continues through every heartbeat, every breath, every good thing you do. My beloved child, be still, because something sacred is unfolding even as you read this. Don't skip, this moment is layered with power. Your Father's love is no longer reaching from afar, it's moving through you now, breathing life into everything you touch. He says, it's time you see the fullness of what I left behind for you. You thought the blessings were only spiritual, but now they're about to take physical form. A door that's been closed for years will swing open without struggle. A person who once overlooked you will now speak your name with respect. Archangel Michael says, your Father's favor has entered your season. Stay till the end. Because this part reveals how heaven's protection turns into visible abundance. The opportunities you thought were gone are returning, but not as they were before. They're refined, expanded, divinely timed. You'll look back soon and realize that every delay was just preparation for this precise moment. He whispers, I asked heaven to repay you for every tear you shed. That's why you're about to experience restoration in unexpected ways, through new connections, sudden breakthroughs, and peace that feels almost unreal. Nothing is missing anymore. Everything you thought was lost is being rearranged to fit your present life perfectly. Don't scroll. Your Father's blessing carries momentum now. Archangel Michael says you may begin to notice repeating numbers, soft chills, and inner calm before good news arrives. These are confirmations that your Father is interceding on your behalf. He's not watching idly, He's working. He says, I always wanted you to have more than I did. And now, that wish is being honored. Financial shifts, emotional healing, and even the right people showing up to help you, these are His prayers in motion. You're walking inside the miracle He envisioned long ago. Stay till the end, because heaven wants you to know this: your Father's blessing won't fade, it will grow stronger with your gratitude. Each time you say, thank you, another layer of grace unfolds around you. That's the rhythm of divine exchange, faith creating form. He whispers one last truth for this part: you're not just surviving, you're inheriting. Everything that once felt heavy will now turn into peace. Every no that broke your heart will lead to a yes that rebuilds your life. The glow around you will not go unnoticed, people will feel it before they understand it. So walk with your head high, my beloved child. The love that raised you, the faith that carried you, and the light that guards you, they are all one and the same. And from this moment forward, your Father's legacy doesn't live in memories, it lives in motion. My beloved child, take a deep breath before you continue. What you're feeling right now, the sudden calm, the soft warmth behind your chest, is heaven's confirmation that your Father's promise is still expanding. Don't skip. This is where his blessing takes on a new shape: protection, provision, and perfect timing. He says, the circle is now complete. Everything that once felt scattered, your emotions, your plans, your sense of direction, is coming together quietly, beautifully. Archangel Michael stands beside him, saying, "This is the season where restoration turns into rain. You are not rebuilding anymore. You are stepping into what's already prepared for you. Stay till the end. You'll begin to notice divine alignment everywhere. The right people will appear just as you need them. Calls will come through at the exact moment you were losing faith. Offers, meetings, and chances will unfold with ease that feels almost supernatural. That's because your Father has gone ahead to smooth the way. He whispers, "I moved mountains you didn't even see." All those nights you worried about the future, He was already rearranging it. The sudden peace you've been feeling lately? That's not random, that's the sound of heaven's assurance. You are safe. You are seen. You are surrounded. Don't scroll. Because this part carries a revelation. Your Father's Spirit is now partnering with Archangel Michael to guide you toward your life's biggest breakthrough. Within days, you'll sense a shift, something that once resisted you will start opening effortlessly. A message, an opportunity, or a connection will feel divinely timed. Don't doubt it. That's your sign. He says, "You were chosen to finish what I started." The dreams He left behind, the unspoken wishes, the plans He never got to fulfill, He's passed them to you now. That's why new inspiration has been rising in you. That's Him, whispering through intuition, igniting purpose through your heartbeat. Stay till the end. Because there's more. Your Father asked heaven to grant you a double portion blessing. That means what you lost will return twice over, in forms more powerful and peaceful than before. Archangel Michael says the season of lack has expired. From this day forward, divine overflow begins. He whispers one last truth before this part closes: never doubt how close I am. Every calm before a breakthrough, that's me. Every quiet whisper of strength, that's me. Every light that flickers when you think of me, that's me reminding you, I never left. So lift your eyes, my beloved child. Walk into this new chapter knowing you're covered by a love that cannot be broken and guarded by angels who never rest. Your Father's legacy has become your armor, your compass, and your endless source of grace. My beloved child, don't move. Feel that stillness around you? That's heaven sealing everything your Father promised. Don't skip, this is the final chapter, where every word spoken over your life becomes real. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, and your Father's presence fills the room with peace that no sound can disturb. He says, "You made it through the storm. Every battle, every sleepless night, every tear that hit your pillow, it all brought you here, to this moment of divine completion. The pain that once broke you has turned into strength that no one can take. Heaven watched you fight silently, and now heaven is rewarding you openly. Stay till the end. Because what unfolds next is not just blessing, it's fulfillment. You'll wake one morning soon, and something will feel new, the light softer, your heart lighter, your path clearer. That's your Father's signal that the cycle is complete. You no longer need to chase what's already yours. It's coming, easily, gracefully, divinely. He whispers, you carried my love farther than I ever could. Every kind word you spoke, every time you chose compassion over anger, every time you forgave, that was me, living through you. You've turned my absence into legacy, my memory into motion. And now, my child, you're free. Free to live, to dream, to love again, fully. Don't scroll. Let these words settle deep. Archangel Michael says your father's promise will manifest in visible form, a blessing, a message, or a miracle that leaves no doubt heaven has intervened. It might appear as unexpected news, a long-awaited opportunity, or simply peace that doesn't fade. Whatever shape it takes, it will arrive soon, and you'll know it's him. He says, I've gone nowhere. I've only gone ahead. When you laugh, I'm there. When you feel sudden strength, that's me lending it. When you pause before making a big choice, that calm voice inside you, that's my hand on your shoulder. You'll never walk alone again, because our bond doesn't end, it expands. Stay till the end. The next chapter of your life will be unlike any before. You'll attract the right people, stand in the right places, and receive the right timing without forcing anything. Heaven has set your rhythm now. Your Father's light and Archangel Michael's guidance will carry you into the peace you once thought impossible. He whispers one final blessing, live boldly. Love freely. Rest knowing I'm proud beyond words. You don't have to look for signs anymore, you've become the sign yourself. Wherever you go, you carry heaven's fingerprint. The story doesn't end here, my beloved child, it begins anew, written in light, love, and endless grace. So step forward now. Smile softly. You've heard every word heaven meant for you. And as the sky watches silently, your Father says, it's your turn to shine. I'll meet you again, not in dreams, but in every beautiful thing that finds you.